Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am EddCase of the Mob Cave, and this... Ding! Uh-oh, we ran past each other.
I didn't run.
I ran past you.
I said would suddenly. Oh, it's a sign. Never
Come
mind.
down.
Hello. Oh. I was a bit disoriented then. Hello, and I am Starlet.
And we are on the Insorum server. And it has been a little while.
Try a lot of a while.
Yeah, a lot of a while, because, well, you've had uni and you've been ill and stuff, and I've been ill.
It doesn't stop me from recording. I just have to mute every 3 seconds.
So you can cough. Yeah. I have had the worst sore throat in history. It was... Oh, hello, Edwin. See, it picked up a dirt block. It's trying to mess up our landscape even more. Oh my.
I got it. I got it. He's mine. He's my bitch.
That was really strange.
Got him. What?
That was really strange.
What?
Well, one of the times you hit it, I saw some kind of sparkly stuff down here, kind of red sparkly stuff.
A zombie fell down.
Oh, that's what
A zombie. Did you not hear the zombie noise? I guess it fell off the cliff and died.
That was bizarre.
Anyway.
Yeah, I've been really ill. I've had strep throat and ulcers, really, really horrible ulcers on my uvula and on the top of my mouth, and it's made everything very, very difficult and very, very painful. So, yeah, I haven't been able to record for some time, and it's been very, very frustrating, but finally I'm back, and I can record for you guys, and I can talk about all the things we have planned, and we can finally get to work on this place again.
Woo! So, what we're doing... We want to make sure there are no torches nearby.
Yeah, indeed. Shall I... I'll kill all the torches down in
Just
this area.
glowstone melt ice.
Yes.
Balls. Okay, so what we're doing... So, have we described our idea? We haven't really described it that much, have we?
Nope.
Okay, so our plan... So originally we were going to be like a rivalry cheese thing, and then we decided that was lame, because we don't want to be... Like, crackers.
Mm-hmm.
Christ crackers.
Oh my god.
Cross-shaped crackers.
Oh, there's a market for those,
Crucify
definitely.
your meal today. Oh, God. So... We thought it'd be really cool. Well, I thought it'd be well, I thought of the idea of making this wall into, instead of just having like a big entrance or like a solid wall, so they're gonna make it like an ice glacier. And then we both came up with the idea of having maybe like a kind of ice hotel. So this would be one of the entrances on this side, and there'd also be one on that side over there facing into spawn. And all of the walls would be made out of, you know, whatever materials we think suits, so like ice and quartz and things that look quite watery. And they'd all be rooms, all facing into this middle area here where there'd be like reception and stuff, and we were thinking maybe a fountain or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be beautiful. And so today we're going to be doing the boring job of icing over this whole wall. we might do some other stuff as well. We'll probably be cutting in and out a bit, but
Yeah.
we've got an absolute ton of ice. We've got like a double chest.
Yeah, we went
filled
off
with
on
ice.
a massive endeavour to find the nearest ice biome. We could have made an ice tray, but like on top of the mountains. But I mean, it's more fun to get things legit, I think, and go off and explore. And that's, you know, that's kind of one of the things that Minecraft is about.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just checking where you're kind of building down
I've
from.
already cocked it up. That's okay though. I can. I can't reach. So I was thinking, just do it from just do the first layer, because I've already cocked it up and kind of done the second layer here.
Yeah, I see what you mean. So
just follow the cliff line like that
yeah,
for now. I would
I'll
say.
follow it up from the other side.
So, since we've been away for a while, and I've really had a chance to talk to you guys, how are you doing, guys? How are you? Let us know. We want to know how you're doing. How's your gran getting on? How's the dog? How's the uncle? How's the schoolwork going? You know, just tell us.
How's the dog? Is the dog called Sam? Did Sam the dog happen to... creeper!
Happen to creep on you.
Yeah, creep on you, pretend to be your friend, and then steal your beans and bite you on the arm.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed, well, you're probably going to get that reference if you don't watch it. Ed and I have been watching through... Well, I've already seen it, but I haven't seen it for a little while, except for, like, the latest chapter, so I've been watching it again. Good playing through The Walking Dead. And this is Ed's first time watching it, and Sam the dog just came along, and yes, you'll if you haven't watched it, go watch Sam the dog. Can I just say, I think I'm going to get rid of this thing here. This thing is just a few blocks of dirt here.
Okay.
So, and it makes it just seem a little bit smoother. Like, we didn't want it to, yeah. Anyway, yeah, we watched it through that. Ed's coming to visit, actually, in 6 days.
6 days, less than a week.
6 days. Oh, God, what am I going to do? How am I going to cope?
I know. Another mouth to feed. Oh, God.
Gross. I can barely feed myself, poor uni student. I've been cooking
That's
a lot.
nice.
Lately.
You've been being adventurous lately.
If you follow me on Instagram, I've tweeted out and took pictures of so many of the things I've been cooking. It's great. I love cooking. It's so much fun. Except it just takes a lot. It eats into a lot of your time. You see what I did there?
No. What did you do?
It eats into a lot of my time.
Oh, time. I get it.
What?
Never mind.
I don't like you. See what I have to put up with? I've been with this guy for over a year now, and I have to put up with him ignoring my good puns and instead making bad puns.
My one
Anyway.
wasn't even a pun. It was just being annoying.
No, time, because time's a herb.
Hey, I didn't even think of that. So yeah, once again, you've outpunned me.
Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. What else we've been up to? We both got a couple things going out well, not going out necessarily, going on in terms of like things to the future and to think about. You have a load of different things you want to record. I don't know how you're gonna have the time for it all.
Tons
Like,
of things I want to do.
you're like Superman.
Mm-hmm. Yes, super case. I'm going to have an alter ego. EddCase is just my mild-mannered alter ego. And
Super case. There we go.
I have to make myself a skin.
Super case with a cape. Let's go to Minecon first.
Yeah.
Well, it's coming up.
It is coming up.
Never, because they haven't announced anything, so the fact that it's not this year.
In the Nether. Oh my god, that's an amazing place to host.
I know, right? I'm so excited.
I just can't hide it.
Actually, something I did want to announce before I forget. For those of you guys who remember last Halloween, Too Spooky for Thon is coming up once more. The re-spookening. Is 25th, Saturday the 25th of October. I do believe. Same thing as last year, going to be raising money for charity. I can't remember the name of the exact charity you're raising money for, but it's a charity that deals with diabetes, and which is, I think, close to a couple of our members' hearts. So it's definitely something you should think about supporting. And we're going to have punishments, hopefully. At least some of us are. I think we didn't have an overall punishments thing last time because there are lots of different Oh no, there we go. Lots of different streamers, but I'll definitely be coming up with some sort of punishments. And guess who's gonna still be visiting when we have Too Spooky for Thon?
Who? Is it Ryan?
Yeah, Ryan's visiting. Yeah. No, this guy over here. This curly. Oh, see you later.
See, he sticks around. He knows. People need to say goodbye.
Exactly. Don't you hate people who log out before you get a chance to say goodbye?
Podmaster. Sorry, what?
Sorry. Oh yeah. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah. No. We both got a bit of a cough. I'm sorry. Yeah. Ed's gonna be here, and I'm gonna be playing Dread Out. Now, Dread Out is, for those of you who are subscribed to Pause and Pause, he played a little bit of it and then he stopped, and that really upset Ed and I because we were really excited.
It was so good.
It was really good, and he stopped, and I was sad. So we decided we were going to play it together at some point, and then I thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to do it Too Spooky, and then Ed was visiting, so it's perfect, so we can still play it together, but at Too Spooky. That's going to be a lot of fun. Now, there is a demo for it, which I think it's not the actual gameplay. I mean, like, it's gameplay, but it's, like, not from the actual game, it's like a prequel. So I think what we should do before Too Spooky for Thon is record it together, and then upload it to my channel, so it's kind of a hype for Too Spooky, and also a kind of video we can do together.
That's really
I
good
thought of
idea.
that just now, actually.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. So if you guys want to see us scream and wet ourselves, as I know you love to watch, then for those of you who watch my doorways, you know that I don't cope well with scary games in the slightest.
Those of you who watch my doorways. It's a really strange thing to say.
Actually, for those of you who do watch Doorways or who are interested in it, the series has started up again because they released a new chapter. I'm so bad with it. I've had to stop recording. Like, I need to record, like, I think I'm near the end now. I still need to record it. I was too scared to carry on, like, 2 times. It's just too scary for me. I hate it. If you like watching people play scary games, then watch it. It's
Yeah, you look progressively more freaked out.
And then as soon as I'm done, I'm just like, I'll be closer, tiny dancer.
Tony Dancer.
Tony Dancer. And I've also had Flash, Star Flash is Back, where I play Flash games that I remember playing from my childhood make a return, because a lot of people seem to want that back. So that's made a return on my channel as well, and hopefully I'll be able to keep up Insorum videos a little bit more. I haven't had much time recently. Now that we're actually getting started on this build, we can both kind of do stuff in our own time with it. I also need to finish off my shop. I did have a couple suggestions for names and stuff. I'm going to get back to that in a future video. So that's going to be exciting. In the future. Ooh. Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, so, do you want to discuss the new series of Doctor Who a bit, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
We haven't really discussed it much.
Because we've been watching the new series together.
Yeah.
I'm just going to let you know where I stand on the whole Doctor Who thing right away. And we've put on the outer coating of this.
And now we can't get in.
Yes. We've foiled ourselves. We've soiled ourselves.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm going to let you know where I actually stand on the whole Doctor Who thing. I really disliked the whole Matt Smith series with Moffat, and no. It's so kiddie, and it's changed so much from the Eccleston Tennant days, and it's just not
Exton.
Eccleston.
I heard Exton.
Yes.
Essexton.
So yeah, but I was excited when it came back because, you know, Peter Capaldi, he's awesome. Everyone loves Peter Capaldi, right?
I don't. Wait, what?
Yes, you do, you liar.
Yes, I do. I'm sorry.
So yeah, I'm definitely giving it another go. So far, I've actually been fairly impressed with a couple of episodes, thinking that they are better than anything I saw with Smith.
Yeah.
But yeah, there have been some rather lackluster ones as well. In fact, the series kicked off, and I was like, oh shit, not again. With the whole T-Rex in London, I was just like, this is ridiculous and stupid, and I hate the world.
You did. I know you turned off the episode partway through, and I kept watching, and I was like, "Oh, Ed, no, give it a chance."
Yeah, well, I was watching it with my family, all hoping that it could be something better, although not really expecting it to be. And then it was just that, and yeah, we turned it off. But there have been some really good episodes. Listen, I really liked.
I kind of I think the first episode, I kind of told you this, I guess, that I think, oh god, I don't need to double pill it then. It got better, I think, towards the end. The first bit at the beginning was basically, I think they just had the T-Rex there to give it an interesting big opening, because it was the start of a new series, and they felt like they had to have something big, which they don't have to have anything big.
Yeah, they don't know how to do subtlety.
Exactly, and it was just, and like all the innuendos, like lesbian aliens. I have nothing against lesbian aliens, like that's great.
If that's your thing, if you want
like
to be a Lalian, that's what they call them.
Lalians. Is that like Mudblood or something?
Yeah.
You filthy little alien. Like, I'm building into your side, I'm sorry. That's just who I am. I liked the I like that they had that in there, because even though it is kind of a kid show, it's more of an adult topic. Obviously, you don't usually discuss like lesbians and stuff with a kid. And it didn't like obviously go out of its way to say, oh, we're lesbian aliens. They're just talking about being married and loving each other and stuff, which is great. I love that. I love that it wasn't really, in a sense, proving a point until it just basically turned into like porn. And they were like kissing on camera all the time. And, like, she was painting a picture of her, and she was like almost naked. And like I didn't understand that. And that was just really, really stupid. Like there was no point in having that. It became some sort of weird erotic like show, and it was just strange. But I did like. I liked. It actually got a little bit creepy with the whole kind of like not having to breathe and stuff. Like I guess that's kind of like don't blink where you have to like really go against every instinct in your body.
Yeah.
to not do something. So I thought that was note to self. Don't have ender pearls next to the food hotbar. Oh gosh, why 200? Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah. Yikes. So I kind of liked how the episode, like, it ended. It started with me thinking, oh no, and it ended with me thinking, okay, maybe the series will get better.
Yeah.
And it's kind of gotten better, I think. I think there's obviously, I mean, in general, in a series, there are going to be some episodes which are dull episodes. They always have filler episodes and things like that.
Yeah.
I think it's just because, I don't know, I feel like Moffat still isn't the best writer, that the filler episodes tend to be really ridiculous.
Yeah. Saying that, I think there isn't, well, pretty much there isn't an episode of Tennant and Eccleston that I didn't like, apart from some of the Christmas specials that were just schmaltzy and stupid. But
Which Christmas? Wait, it's Christmas specials.
yeah, the Christmas specials, the later ones with Tennant, towards the end of Russell T Davies.
Oh yeah, but that's because they had like a year of just doing specials, so they had like 3 episodes,
And they were dumb.
and they were because it was just a weird transition to the series. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, Listen was very good. I really liked last week's episode actually. Not. Okay, I liked. Okay, this I don't know how to describe this. I didn't like the episode. I liked, but it had my favorite moment in it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It had my favorite moment in it. Okay, the whole episode premise. I won't spoil too much because it did only happen like last week, and basically for those who have watched it, the whole premise is that there's something wrong with the moon, and that's like not really giving away spoilers because you know that from like the start, and how it actually ended up with what was like wrong with the moon was really stupid and ridiculous,
Incredibly stupid,
and like really unoriginal, I thought. But there is this like, you know what? Let's just spoil it. Whatever. You know what? Whatever. Let's spoil it.
Okay, so if you haven't seen it,
Then
don't listen to this.
Skip the next couple minutes.
Yeah.
So the moon is like an egg. I mean, we're not really spoiling much because it wasn't a very good episode. We're saving you the pain of watching.
Exactly.
It's so dark in here. I can't see anything. I'm gonna put a torch like right here.
Yeah, we need to check on the distance that you're allowed to place torches from not glass, ice,
Ice.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Ciao. So it's just us and Flake. Yeah, the whole premise of the moon being like a giant egg and there's a thing inside of it is really stupid. They're like, humanity, we have to make a really important decision. And the decision is like whether we kill this innocent thing inside the moon that may kill us all, or whether we like risk humanity's life. And honestly, I think, in a situation like that, obviously, and like all of humanity said, yeah, kill it.
Yeah.
And like that's what they really should have done.
They
But that's
also notified them that they wanted to kill them in a completely ridiculous way that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever.
yeah, turning off all the lights, and it's like, you're gonna just shut off the power grid then? Okay, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, but that's not so much the stupid part. The stupid part is just the general premise and the fact that the moon is an egg. Like, because I know Doctor Who like to do things like with Blink, ordinary statues in life suddenly become very scary, and now things like this, the moon, is actually like, oh, maybe there is actually something living inside. It's like a nice thing for kids to sort of think about.
Although again, having something about statues is subtle. Having something about the bloody moon is not.
Exactly. Yeah. So the whole premise of that was really, really stupid. Yeah. But it had like my favorite moment from the series, which I'm actually really glad this happened, because basically I was thinking throughout most of the series, I really hope that the relationship between Clara and the Doctor isn't good, because the thing is with Rose, and the thing I didn't like at first with Rose and Tennant is that I wish like they just fell so naturally in place with each other, which is kind of good in a way, and like it worked. But at the same time, I wish she struggled more to come to terms with the fact that the Doctor is like a new man. It was kind of like the first Christmas episode. It was kind of like, oh, he's different. I don't really know who he is. But then he kind of did his little Tennant smile and waved his hands about and got him chopped off. and then it was all fine. Whereas this one, in the first episode, Clara struggled more with coming to terms that the Doctor is the Doctor.
Yeah.
But she did kind of come to terms with it at the end of the first episode. I was like, okay, cool. That's, you know, not cool. I was like, damn, I wish they did a bit more with her struggling with it, because I really think it wouldn't be that easy. But then, I mean, it was something that, okay, do you know Crabsticks? I think I've linked to you a couple of his videos where he does impressions. So like he did an impression of God, what's his name? Alan Rickman. And things like that. He does really fun, and he did like a Sherlock one where he was John and Sherlock, and it was really funny. He does great impressions, and he tweeted out saying something like how what he likes the most. He says that like Clara is carrying the series in the sense that, which is surprising because you wouldn't think that, but actually he says because we're on her side. We're not on the Doctor's side, which I think is entirely true.
Yeah.
I don't feel like the Doctor is this really nice man anymore who's going to come and save the day. He's this mystery, and you don't really know what his motivations are for saving people at the moment.
Exactly. He seems very alien.
He is an alien. Before you'd kind of think, well, but the Doctor is human, really. You know, he has human emotions and blah blah blah. As in the Moon one, he's like, you know, it's your moon, it's your problem, and like. You know, he said, oh, he was letting Clara make the decision herself, but really, he was just scaring the crap out of her.
Yeah.
And it's just, yeah, he is a completely different man, and, you know, she snaps and she has a massive fight with him and, like, leaves the TARDIS, and you know she's going to come back. I mean, she's got to. Which I wish she wouldn't, because I think that'd be really interesting to not have her come back. But, you know, they had a fight. She stormed out, and she's like, that's it, I'm done. And I loved that. I loved it because it's so realistic. You wouldn't put up with scary crap like that anymore.
Exactly, yeah. And it's different. And
it really moved me, the way she shouted at him. Like, it was really... I found it was her best acting yet, actually. It was really believable.
Well, she was actually given a chance, I think, finally, to express what she is like as an actress, rather than having to be going along with everything that's happening, exactly like Amy Pond was doing, as if she doesn't have a care in the world. Like all of this is actually normal to her. Let's find out what happens today. Yay!
Yeah. I think in general, like, she's just such a Mary Sue. And, like, I don't know enough about Coleman to know how good of an actress she is, because all I've known her in is Doctor Who, and you don't know if it's her acting or the writing or both. I felt she's been an empty shell from the start because her character is such a Mary Sue. And again, I think that's probably partly to the writing, but you never really know if it's the acting or the writing.
Exactly.
Having seen her act now, I have no doubts in my mind that it's mainly due to the writing, that she just hasn't had the chance to properly show off that she can act. So, yeah. Oh, no.
No.
Oh, shit.
No,
Oh,
God, no.
Anyway, that probably bored all our viewers who don't watch Doctor Who. I'm sorry. Anyway, Doctor Who, everyone. You don't have to watch it. You're not really missing out a ton, but at the same time, it's a lot better than the previous seasons have been.
And it gives us hope that things might get better. One day.
Okay, I think we should... What is this going on in here? I feel like we should fill this in here. Or, no, like, maybe we should open it out a bit more. Or...
Yeah.
But I like the pillar here. So maybe we should just fill it in.
Yeah.
Like, smooth stone and stuff. I think. Maybe. Maybe. What else has been going on with our little lives? What have you got planned for your channel, Ed?
Well, as I'm finally coming back again, there are obviously some things I want to be doing on Insorum. Like, I mentioned in the previous episode, which was the one where I was making the map for you, that I'm making a gallery. That's my idea for my thing in town, my little kind of... People have shops and stuff around, and so I wanted to make a gallery where I can display maps like this. Although not this one. This one's special and private.
Sounds kind of dodgy.
We hang it above our bed.
Special private
it's
map.
a special private map. Anyway, so yeah, I want to get a proper design for a gallery. I don't know if I want it to be like a modern art kind of look about it, or if I wanted it to be kind of like a tunnel. I was thinking if it actually had a function, so a tunnel leading from one place to another. As you walk through it, you see all these pieces of art around, and that could be pretty cool. So yeah, haven't decided, but I'm definitely going to be working on that soon. Obviously we're going to be working on this some more. And I've also got some other things happening. Speedrunners, for example, shall be making a return. There have been some updates since I last played it. Oh good, it is 3 thick. We got that right.
Yeah. I think we have to fill this part in, actually. Like, look, if you look here, you can see the inside there.
Yeah,
So-
indeed. Yeah, so we'll have to.
I'll go. I'll go in.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah,
continue.
speedrunners will be coming back, and yeah, there've been some updates on that, so we'll be checking that out. Ol and I are going to be recording another game, which we haven't talked about, but we've had it in the works for a while. We're just planning something. So yeah, look forward to that. Obviously, I've been
game.
working on.
It's a secret game.
It's a secret
Not
game.
revealing it yet.
No, nothing about it. It's just it's a game, not something we've played before. But it looks like
It's a
lot of
game?
fun.
Oh my god.
It's a game.
You never play games.
Also, Wall Starlet. There's going to be animations and stuff. You may have seen my recent animation, Godzilla. I'll be doing more in the style of that. There was one I was actually working on before Godzilla, which I stopped so I could work on Godzilla. And I do want to finish that one. I feel like the time has dragged on now, so it's kind of less relevant. But I still have put work into it, so I want to finish that. And there'll be more generally in that style. Yeah, there are other things that I want to be working on. More Blitz commentary and more Save Our King. I definitely want to do that with you at some point soon as well.
We need to do more Save Our King, yep.
Basically, yeah, I've got a lot of things planned, including something special and ongoing that I don't know how much I want to talk about, but I kind of feel like it's a special thing, and hopefully it's something that can...
Oh,
No! I'm hoping that it's something that will get a lot of community involvement, and
Was that Creeper?
yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, hopefully it's something that will bring some of the community together and get a lot of interaction going, and yeah, so I've got high hopes for that as well.
He's got high hopes. He's got high hopes. He's got high apple pie. Sorry, continue.
That was it. So yes, lots of things happening, and that's why it's been so frustrating that I've been ill, because I really want to get over it. And
Now you've got to go to mine when you could be working on stuff. Ugh.
well, in theory, I'll be getting lots of things like speedrunners and the other game recorded, so I'll have lots of content going up whilst I'm at yours.
Right, so we've done our 3 thick stuff. I think we do need to add a little bit more ice, maybe around the top and bottom, so it doesn't seem so much like just wall. Like, so for example,
Yeah. So
just a bit more like this. So it's like, you know, proper proper glacier.
integrate it into the mountain a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a proper.
All right, I'll go up to the top then and see if I can.
Yeah. So yeah, EddCase has got a lot of exciting things for his channels. Hey Ed, what about MMM? I love that series so much.
Yeah, MMM will be returning. I need to get something sorted out with it. I need to get Tech Team on it to because last time we hit a kind of water world scenario again. It turned out that it wasn't an actual water world. It's just that there are a lot of oceans in this map for some reason, which I thought I turned
really?
off. Yeah, it's actually just like half of it is ocean. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do the cutting and pasting trick again. So the previous length of my journey is pasted on top of a brand new world, and hopefully from there we won't have to do anything like this again, and the journey shall be unhindered.
Woohoo! Thanks for letting me know, EddCase.
No problem, Starlet.
Thanks, I'm your biggest fan.
Starlet from Starlet Games. So good to talk to you.
Oh my gosh, slap my face. Oh god. I'm not quite sure how we're gonna do it at the top. I was thinking of just not sticking out. Maybe I don't know. Maybe some of it sticking out.
Yeah.
I don't know if it should just kind of creep into the mountainside a little bit. I'm gonna try on this side, see what happens. What else has been going on? What's going on, Ed? This is gonna turn into a two-parter, I can tell.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not sure how long we've been recording already, but
Like 40 minutes.
yeah, it's 2 parts.
Yeah. What else, EddCase? What's going on with our lives?
I'm glad that I can actually. My voice is working well enough that I can sing a little bit. Ugh.
I'm not. I'm kidding. I like your singing a little bit.
A little bit.
It's all right. It's okay. I mean, it's not. You wrote me a song.
I did.
Told everyone. So what have I got planned for my channel? Well, okay, so for those of you who follow me on Twitter, you'll know that we were supposed to record a Godiva Gaming UHC.
So, Starlet from Starlet Games, what have you got planned for your channel?
Nothing, because the UHC was broken. We were recording. So basically, I won't tell you the idea that we had for our UHC. It's exciting and it's different and it's kind of Halloween themed and it needed 1.8 for it to properly work. But unfortunately, 1.8 UHCs are broken as hell, and we spent 2 hours trying to fix it and then realized we're 2 hours overrun. We can't film this tonight. So we're going to be filming it at a later date instead, which is kind of sad. 18th is when we're going to be recording it. Oh, damn it, I just dated our content. No, so we're recording it a bit later in the month and getting it uploaded ASAP, which is good. So look forward to that. And it's going to be teams. Depending on how many people we get for the second UHC, will determine the number of people on each team. Hopefully it won't be too different. We had some people who couldn't make the first one who can now make the second one, which is good though.
That's good.
So expect some UHC out on my channel. That's going to be exciting. Also, speaking of UHC, and I think I'm going to actually, now that I've thought about this, I'm probably going to start uploading it now. I keep meaning to, and I keep forgetting. I have downloaded a lot of past broadcasts from Twitch onto my channel. And I've been asking you guys what ones you want to see, and a lot of you were interested in quite a few of them, which is great. One of them is the Godiva Gaming Lucky Ladies UHC, which I commentated and spectated for.
Indeed.
Along with Graphoniac and Lapis Lori. And so I'm going to be uploading that to my channel in preparation and hypeness for the October UHC. And I've got a load of other past broadcasts. Basically, uni means that I'm just going to be too busy to record as much as I want to, unfortunately. So I'm going to be uploading some past broadcasts to appease you guys in the quieter times of the year, especially around December, January, because that's when I have like lots of essays and exams and stuff. But yeah, so look forward to seeing that, and look forward to the UHC, which is coming out. It's going to be good, guys. It's going to be a good one. We've all got special Halloween skins. I've got my Halloween skin on right now. You can't really tell what it is, so ooh, spoiler, surprise. Ooh.
Although, have you seen?
Oh,
there's
Jesus.
something very different about that face. What is
No,
it about
there
that
isn't.
face that's different?
Okay, so basically, I'll take my hat off because my hat doesn't give much away. So I changed my skin face, so now
Skin
fam.
face.
So now it has a bigger eye, which is a bit of a shock to the system. I know, I don't have my tiny starlet eye anymore. Basically, so you see, I have no hat on right now. I have no pajama hat, and that looks okay. It looks okay, doesn't it? It looks fine.
I think so.
Yeah, basically, before, when I only had my eyes being one high and it was a really tiny skin, I looked ridiculous without my pajama hat. I looked like I had a massive, massive forehead and it just didn't work. And I was so fed up of not being able to have any other skins besides pajama skin. Because I wanted to, like, for the ladies UHG, everyone's been in Halloween costumes. I wanted a Halloween costume, but I wouldn't be able to because my freaking face. So we changed the eyes. Ed and I worked on it a little bit one night, just trying out stuff, seeing what would work. So we think we've got something that actually looks decent. I think it looks
definitely.
pretty good. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. I've still got the wink on there. Makes it look a little bit more girly, which I guess isn't that big an issue.
Your hair definitely looks different.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this. I think if we're gonna have stuff sticking out, it needs to be I don't know, it doesn't feel right just having it stick out necessarily. I feel like it needs something over it, like it needs to be coming down from something instead of just jutting out, because ice doesn't really do that, does it? I don't know how ice works.
I guess. I'm just kind of figuring like it's almost like drips and stuff coming down from the outside, and it's all kind of
Yeah. Yeah.
dripping down from the top.
Yeah, it's just that it doesn't have anything above it, does it? That's the only
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Like it needs to be dripping down from something. I can understand the drips. I don't know. Like I could do a drip here, kind of thing, but like there's not really much to. I don't know. I think it looks okay. We can get away with it. We can
It's
get
something
away
we're
with
gonna have to
anything.
come back to. I think. Just we're gonna have to have a look at it and stand back and see what takes our fancy.
What?
What?
What? Ho, head case. Ow. Okay, so I think we were gonna have an entrance here, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should go and come back once we've kind of worked on a little entrance around this area just out here, or started a design for the entrance at the very least. I think so. We will see you guys never
In a jiffy.
in a jiffy. A jiffy.
Which
What is a
means
jiffy?
never.
No jiffies for you. Bye.
Bye. Hello.
This is my equivalent of waving. Welcome back. We are back. Welcome back. We are back with burning arrows. So let's take a look outside, shall we, EddCase, and show them what we've done. So we completed the glacier and we've roughened it up and made it look real nice. You already saw some of that. Ed built a little bit of an overhang on the top here, so it looks like it's dripping down from there, so I think it looks very, very cool.
Yeah. Star has been working on having kind of these iron bars coming down and stuff, so it's kind of like icicles coming down, which is pretty cool. I like that.
It's kind of supposed to be like a sort of man-made fortification kind of thing, always holding the crack open so you can actually use it as an entrance. We got a rough staircase so far. We're going to change a few things, like putting the blocks underneath here are going to be stone brick, but it almost has a kind of flowing effect, like it's flowing down into the hotel, and it'll probably just come down one more layer because this will be the main ground. This will be the main level for the hotel. We've roughened up the inside a bit as well.
Yep, so it's not all kind of one wall coming down. We've got kind of little mounds at the sides and at the top coming down and stuff, so...
Yeah, I'm really, really pleased with how this is looking so far. I'm really excited for this hotel. A lot of the stuff we're probably going to end up doing is going to be kind of off-camera grindy stuff, like grinding for ice and putting some of the floor down. We'll, like, share rough ideas and maybe ask for opinions, things like that. But quite a bit of stuff is also going to be off-camera because it'll just be kind of boring, buildy, placey work.
Something that we might need advice on, though, is that obviously we've had to get rid of a whole load of torches around here. So, yeah, we're not entirely sure what that's going to mean for mob spawns and stuff. They're probably going to be able to spawn just around here. But we can't put torches next to them. I wonder if there's a different source of light which won't melt ice as much, but will keep the zombies and stuff from spawning. I don't know.
Yeah, if you guys have any ideas for lighting around ice, let us know. I mean, I don't know how redstone torches, if they'd... I mean, they're very dim, obviously, but
Well,
I don't know how they'd work.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that mobs don't spawn on ice or on half slabs. Possibly as long as the half slab is... I don't know if this is a thing, but only if the half slab is on the bottom layer rather than on the top layer. Which it is. It is on the bottom layer, so...
Yeah. Run out of half slabs.
Dope! So, yeah...
So yeah, hopefully, I mean, if you guys have any ideas for lighting or any things you want to see in this hotel, any ideas for designs at all, email us at then please do let us know. We're always up for hearing comments and suggestions and things like that. But we're really excited for this hotel, and we hope you guys are too.
Yeah, it's going to be an awesome build, hopefully, and I'm sure we'll get lots of people staying here.
Lots and lots of people. They're going to be frozen solid.
Well, I mean, they might be able to kind of interior decorate and stuff, you know, if they get their own rooms and stuff.
That was the plan, I think, that we were originally going to have. Each room is kind of going to be quite generic, so people can decorate it how they want it to be, as long as they don't build outside the room, I guess. So yeah, it's going to look good. I'm excited, Ed. I'm excited. As long as we're both well enough to build on this more.
Yeah. And we have a lot of ice left, which is good, because we probably need it for other things as well.
Definitely. Well, I don't know how much of the wall we're going to have made out of ice and things like that, but I think a lot of the hotel we want to be made out of ice. So
probably are going to need more.
Indeed. But anyway, I think that's probably it from us for today.
It is. I don't want to overstrain my voice. So...
Yes, indeed. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and please let us know what you think in the comments below, and leave a like if you enjoyed it.
And all of that nice jazz. All that jazz.
I was going to say jam.
And all that jam. We
All
like
that-
jam, so.
Give us all the jam. Anyway, I have been Starlet.
And I've been EddCase. We will see you.
We will see you next time.
Next time.
Bye.